It's that card girl, and today we're going to be looking at the Mega Gengar EX Mega Battle Deck. The front of the box lets you know that this is going to be a Play Level 2 deck. It also tells you what all can be found inside of the box. The side has our Mega Gengar and a Haunter. The back of the box shows you laid out everything that comes inside, and it also has a deck list. Oh, and the side of the box has a QR code that explains play levels. But let's go ahead and get into this box and take a look at what's inside ourselves. If you want to be one of the first to join our new Discord channel, there's a link to it in the description. We'll take a look at our feature cards after we take a look at a few other things first, like these shiny cardboard damage counters. We have 12 10s, 4 50s, and 2 100s. We also have the double-sided playmat and strategy sheet, as they call it. It unfolds out, and the front side is the same in both the Gengar deck and the Diancie deck, but the back, however, is tailored specifically to the Mega Gengar EX deck. It has all the spots labeled and explains what you do with them, which is pretty cool for a Play Level 2 deck. And it also lists off the order of your turn. Now, let's take a look at the cards that were featured with this deck. Since there's no packs to open, we're going to do like we did with the Mega Diancie EX Mega Battle deck and actually talk about what the cards do themselves. These two Mega Gengar EXs have Shadowy Concealment, which makes it to where if one of your Dark Pokemon is knocked out from an opponent's EX Pokemon's damage, your opponent takes one fewer prize card. Now, these effects do not stack. And then Mega Gengar EX's main attack, Void Gale, does 230 damage, but you do have to move one of the energies attached to this Pokemon to a benched Pokemon. Then we have our IR Promo Haunter. This is such a beautiful card, I think. I love that it's got the green and the orange in contrast to the purple of the Haunter himself, and I like that there's the moon in the background. We have our coin flip die with our Mega Gengar EX on the front. I like that it shifts between purple and blue on this one. And then of course we have the Pokemon logo and Pokeball on the back. And that leaves us with the deck itself. Now on our Mega Diancie video, we did have a bit of movie magic and the cards came out all grouped together. But I figured for this one, we'd show you how they actually come in the box, all mixed up. When you take this deck out of the box, you have a couple Dark Energy right on top. And then we have a Ghastly, of course, very necessary if this is a Mega Gengar EX deck. And there's more Darkness Energy. We have the Stadium Risky Ruins, which makes it to where if a player plays a basic non-dark Pokemon, that Pokemon automatically takes 2 damage counters. Toxtricity has an ability called Sinister Surge that lets you search out a basic dark energy to attach to one of your dark Pokemon on the bench, and then if you did attach an energy to it, you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Rare Candy makes it to where you can skip Stage 1 Pokemon Evolution and play a Stage 2 onto basic Pokemon. Now you can't use this on your first turn or the turn that the basic Pokemon was played on. The Nest Ball lets you search out a basic Pokemon for your deck to put straight onto your bench. Iono makes it to where everyone shuffles their hand and put it on the bottom of their deck, and then each player draws one card for each prize card they have. Toxel, who evolves into Toxtricity, lets you search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon to go onto your bench. Punk Helmet is a Pokemon tool that attaches to a dark Pokemon, and if it's attacked by an opponent's Pokemon, you put 4 damage counters on that attacking Pokemon. Lily's Determination lets you reset your hand by shuffling your current hand into your deck, and then you draw a new 6-card hand unless you still have all 6 prize cards left. Then you get an 8-card hand. Arven has you search out and reveal an item and Pokemon tool to go into your hand. To use the Ultra Ball, you discard 2 cards from your hand and then search, reveal, and put a Pokemon into your hand from your deck. Seviper has the ability called Excited Power, and if you have a Dark Mega Evolution Pokemon in play, then Seviper does an extra 120 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, making its attack 240 damage. Boss's Orders lets you switch your opponent's active and benched Pokemon. Sableye here does an extra 70 damage if you have a Stage 2 Dark Pokemon on your bench, making its attack 90. Switch is very similar to Boss's Orders, except it is your active and bench Pokemon you're switching out. Night Stretcher lets you take a Pokemon or basic energy from your discard pile and put it back in your hand. Mega Signal lets you search out a Mega Evolution Pokemon EX from your deck, show it to your opponent, and then put it in your hand. Now, I haven't mentioned it before, but any card that's letting you search your deck, you have to shuffle your deck after you use it. Grimsley's move lets you search the top 7 cards of your deck for a dark Pokemon to put onto your bench, then you shuffle the other cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. Dawn lets you search your deck for a whole evolution line, meaning a basic, Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon. You have to show them to your opponent, and then you get to put them in your hand. Eternatus does not have an ability, but whenever you use its 2-cost move Shatter, you discard the stadium in play. Although, if you use its 3-cost move Power Brush, you flip a coin, and if it's tails, you can't attack with it during your next turn. Buddy Buddy Poffin has you search out and bench 270 HP or less basic Pokemon. We've finally come across the second Haunter for this deck. Pokegear 3.0 has you look at the top 7 cards of your deck to find and reveal a supporter card that you find there to put into your hand. Then you shuffle the other cards and put them back into your deck. Here's your reminder that we put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with shorts on Sundays. We focus mainly on Pokemon, One Piece, Lorcana, and Gundam. Don't forget, we're going to be having our first live stream and giveaway tomorrow. Entries are open until the ducks set sail. There's a link in the description for the form to fill out to enter the giveaway. And that's going to be all of the cards in the deck. So we have 4 Ghastlies. We have our non-IR and our IR Haunter, the 2 Mega Gengar EXs, 2 Sableyes, 2 Toxels, 2 Toxtricities, 1 Eternatus, 2 Sevipers, 1 Grimsley's Move, 1 Dawn, 2 Arven, 1 Iono, a full playset of 4 Lily's Determinations, 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Buddy Buddy Poffin, 1 Mega Signal, 1 Pokegear 3.0, 2 Punk Helmets, 2 Ultra Balls, 2 Night Stretchers, 3 Nest Balls, 2 Rare Candy, 2 Risky Ruins, 2 Switch, and 13 basic Dark Energy. Add them all together and we have our full 60 card deck. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell your favorite ghost hunter about us. That Card Girl out!